When you first create a character in Wizard 101, you're asked to choose a school of magic. Each school plays differently, has its own strengths and weaknesses, and fits a different type of player. This guide will walk you through every school in detail, so you can choose the one that matches your playstyle. Let's start with Storm. Storm is the high-damage, high-risk school. If you want the biggest numbers in the game, Storm is the school for you. Storm hits extremely hard and clears mobs faster than any other class. The downside is that Storm has the lowest health and fizzles more often, so you need to play carefully. Storm is best for players who want fast, aggressive gameplay and don't mind taking risks. For beginners, focus on damage, accuracy, and power pips. Keep your deck small and use a simple rotation, Blade, Blade, then a big hit like Storm Lord or Triton. At higher levels, Storm becomes a one-shot powerhouse with spells like Rusalka's Wrath and Glowbug Squall. Next is Fire. Fire is all about damage over time. Instead of one huge hit, Fire burns enemies with powerful spells. Fire is excellent for boss fights because dots keep dealing damage even if the boss shields. Fire has good accuracy and strong late-game potential. The downside is that Fire is slower than Storm and takes time to ramp up. Fire is great for players who want strong damage, but prefer more control. For beginners, use Blade, Trap, then a dot like Fire Elf or Fire Dragon. As you progress, you'll use spells like S'mores, Raging Bull, and multi-duty strategies for high-level bosses. Ice is the tank of Wizard 101. Ice has the highest health in the game and the best defensive tools. You won't hit very hard, but you will survive almost anything. Ice is perfect for players who want a safe, steady playstyle. The downside is that fights take longer because Ice is low damage. For beginners, focus on health, resist, and block. Use shields to stay alive, then buff and hit with spells like Frostbite or Snow Angel. At endgame, Ice becomes an incredible tank for team content, using high-resist gear and powerful defensive spells. Life is the healing school. Life has the best healing spells, great survivability, and solid damage options. Life is extremely valuable in team play and is the safest support class. The downside is that Life's damage is lower, and soloing can be slower. For beginners, mix healing and damage in your deck. Blade, hit, and heal when needed. As you level up, you'll use spells like Hungry Caterpillar for both damage and defense, and Rebirth for team healing. Life is perfect for players who enjoy supporting others or want a safe, reliable playstyle. Death is the best solo school in the game. Death's unique strength is that many of its spells deal damage and heal you at the same time. This makes Death extremely safe and self-sustaining. The downside is that Death's burst damage is lower and boss fights can take longer. For beginners, use Blade, then hit with spells like Vampire or Wraith to heal yourself. As you progress, Dear Knight becomes your main mob spell, and Scarecrow becomes your best farming tool. Death is ideal for players who want to solo the entire game comfortably. Myth is the minion and strategy school. Myth summons powerful minions, uses double-hit spells to break shields, and has strong utility tools like stuns. Myth rewards planning and tactical play. The downside is that Myth's damage is average and minions require management. For beginners, summon a minion, buff yourself, and use double hits like Cyclops or Humongo Frog. At higher levels, Myth becomes a strong utility class with spells like Orthrus, Earthquake, and powerful minion builds. Myth is perfect for players who enjoy strategy and controlling the battlefield. Balance is the support and control school. Balance doesn't focus on one element. Instead, it uses a mix of everything. Balance excels at buffing allies, debuffing enemies, and controlling the flow of battle. Balance is the best team support class in the game. The downside is that Balance is harder to solo and doesn't have a pure damage identity. For beginners, use buffs, debuffs, and hits like Sandstorm or Judgment. As you progress, Balance becomes a powerful support class with spells like Bladestorm, Weakness, and Loremaster. Balance is ideal for players who want to support their team and play a flexible, tactical role. So, which school should you pick? If you want the fastest questing, choose Storm. If you want the safest solo experience, choose Death or Ice. If you want strong boss damage, choose Fire. If you want to heal and support, choose Life. If you want strategy and minions, choose Myth. And if you want to be the ultimate team support, choose Balance. Every school in Wizard 101 is fun, and there's no wrong choice. Pick the one that fits your playstyle and enjoy your adventure through the spiral.